live with DAFL action. And I'm going to get her all shared out, and then we will start our game. I can't wait to see how this one's going to turn out. Two really, really good teams here, head to head, as we have the undefeated Steelers hosting the Broncos, who are 3-1. Not a bad matchup at all here, folks. So we get her all shared out, and then we will get started on our game. The Broncos, they have a solid chance here to end the undefeated season of the Steelers. And the Steelers trying to remain on top of the mountain. So we've got, again, two very evenly matched teams here. The goal trying to win. To remain on top of their divisions. But again, this is a head-to-head matchup of division leaders. So this is not a slouch matchup right here. All right, we just got to get her shared out on Discord, and then we will be starting our game. This is going to be a very, like I said, very good matchup here between two very talented teams. So I am looking forward to this showdown between two of the top teams in the DAFL. So, again, I'm looking forward to this one-on-one contest of two of the absolute best that the DAFL has to offer. And I'm sure that Sean Sanders and Brandon Cuevas are going to be paying attention to this game very closely. And now we got her all shared out. Let's get her started. All right, and the kickoff is about to happen. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will start with the ball. Get out to about the 27-yard line. As we see Patrick Mahomes leading the Steelers offense out. Single back, two wide, looks like a single tight end. Pump faked it. And Matt Outlaw, gain of a yard, not even a yard, just back to the line of scrimmage. And complete for 5 yards to Efron. And there's a lot of weapons on this Steelers offense. Number 82, Blaze McCoy. 32, Matt Outlaw. Devontae Adams. And there's a catch by Najee Harris. Another weapon for this offense. So this is a team that is stacked across the board. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Mahomes complete to Devontae Harris. And I feel like this is going to be a difficult matchup for the Broncos to defend. We'll see how they handle the situation. All right. Play action. Down the field and complete. Efron right there on the catch. Nicely executed play. Play action down the field to the tight end. Very smart decision making by Mahomes. And Mahomes, quick out to McCoy. And starting next week, the Steelers will have a new owner, primetime Sean Sanders will take over the ownership spot. And hand off to Harris. The Broncos defense is going to have to tighten up. They cannot afford to get into a score-a-thon with the Steelers. It will not work in their favor. Third and 3, incomplete. And they will take the field goal. So that is a good thing for the Broncos. So that's a good start for the Broncos, stopping them. And the kickoff for the Broncos. So a solid start here. And now you see Russell Wilson of the Broncos ready to lead the team out. Greg Kettle and company. And Russell Wilson back. Complete. 15-yard gain. Cooper Kupp, welcome in. And the Broncos, 1st and 10. Strong first play for the Denver Broncos. Shotgun formation. And almost intercepted. Great defensive play. Stepping right in front of the football. And now, shotgun play action. Wilson decides to go with a short route, but oh! 3rd and 8 after Gordon only goes for 2. And incomplete! And the Broncos are going to have to punt. Ball is up. Inside the 20. Oh, no, at the 20. Decent punt right there. has seen. The Steelers, Matt Outlaw just plunging through the line. Only getting a couple there, though. And so 3-yard gain on that play. And we now have a 2nd and 7. And handoff to Outlaw, but he gets smacked right away. Matt Outlaw trying to burst through the line, but gets hit immediately. Oh no! That is a big blow. Outlaw looking like a lower leg injury. We'll see how this plays in. Harris with the catch, but not enough to get the first. So we're going to see how this injury ties into it. And there it is. Start at the 24 for the Broncos. And Russell Wilson coming right back out. Okay, starting field position. And intercepted. Huge pick by TJ Toad. What a bad decision right there. Throwing into heavy traffic. Rough throw right there, and now the Broncos in great field position here as Harris gets the carry. So Wilson's got to get himself under control here and play smart football. And Mahomes throws it to McCoy, and it's 1st and goal. Completion to McCoy. And then out to Harris. Gets it to the 6. Najee Harris out to the 6. And he's got all day. Complete to Harris, but 2-yard loss. 3rd and goal. And hit as he threw, but he still managed to make the completion happen. But we'll see. Third and goal from the 8. And touchdown Steelers! Davante Adams. And the Steelers extend it to 2 scores. And this is not good. Oh, wait a minute. We got a review here. I believe they're questioning it, but I don't see how this is questionable. Looks like he has both hands on the ball, both feet in bounds. I'm not seeing how this is a questioned call here, and they give him the touchdown. Extra point up, and it is good. And the Steelers are up 10-0. 5:12 left in the first. There's plenty of time left. But the Broncos are going to have to get their offensive issues under control here. They're out to the 25, but Wilson, offensive woes here. Single back, one wide out, or no, two wide outs. Didn't see our guy at the bottom. Wilson going outside. Gets a yard. Not sure why he didn't go upfield when there was literally a blocker right there. But okay. Wilson. This. Wow. Denver. Throwing all complete. 1st and 10. Reisner hurt though. Sutton with the catch. TJ Toe with the tackle. Looks like a wrist injury here. And now 4 wide out, or 5 wides. Let's see what Wilson does here. Quick throw, complete into Broncos or Steeler territory. Kittle on the catch. Last week, 11 receptions, 97 yards. 2nd and 2. And handoff up the gut. Melvin Gordon gets the first. And Russell Wilson back out to the outside. Complete. To Gordon on the short throw. Gain of 6. Wilson. He's back. Another short completion. Another first down. And that's what the Broncos got to do. Build his confidence up and get him going in this game. Wilson. Bit of time, goes to the outside. He's got an opening. 5-yard gain. And they're leaving. Oh, incomplete. But I've noticed they're leaving rushing lanes that he can take advantage of. Drop back, another completion. Gets the first. D. Metcalf with the grab. So spreading the ball around is what Denver's going to have to do here. Spread the ball around, hit whoever's open, and take what the defense gives them. You're not going to get 10 points in one drive, but you sure as hell can get 7. 1st and 10 at the 17. Gordon with an opening. Down to the 15. And a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. And Wilson, short completion. Down to the 12. Are they going to go for just the first, or are they going to go for the score here? Looks like TJ moving people around. Wilson to the outside, complete, touchdown, Broncos! Wilson moves to the outside, hits Cooper Kupp, and gets the touchdown. We have a ball game. Great play right there. Both feet inbounds. Touchdown, Denver. That is an amazing answer to the first two drives, but the defense has to get a stop here. And we've got kickoff is up. And the Steelers will regain possession of the football. Great return right there out to the 34. Excellent return. And out comes Patrick Mahomes yet again. And Mahomes, Harris on the outside, but doesn't get anywhere. Oh, 1 yard. All right, shotgun for Mahomes. And incomplete. That's what you got to do, get pressure on him and disrupt it. And complete to McCoy. And Blaze McCoy gets the catch and takes it down the field to the 39. All right, shotgun formation again, and another completion, this time to Adams at the end of the first quarter. And that's, again, Broncos defense got to tighten up. They cannot expect to win this game. And that is the end of the first. 10-7 Steelers out in front of the Denver Broncos. Shotgun. And complete again. Another Pittsburgh completion. Efron with the catch. All right, we've got shotgun formation again. Another quick completion. And a touchdown by Harris. And I think this defense for the Broncos is what's going to come back to bite them, because they are not stopping them, and now it's going to end up being back to a 10-point lead if they get this extra point. And that is just a great push by that offensive line. Harris getting through. And the Steelers regain a 10-point lead. And now, kickoff is about to happen. And kick is up. And the Broncos have a chance to answer. And a 20 out to the 27. All right, here we go. Broncos looking at us 10-point deficit here, but couple yards gain on the yard gain on the run, but that defense for the Broncos got to tighten up. Let's see what they have in mind here on this drive. Denver needing to respond here. And Wilson back, incomplete. Third and 9. And complete. Oh, I dropped it. And the punt is going to happen. And folks, not a good sign if you're the Denver Broncos. And here comes Patrick Mahomes again. Najee Harris. Handoff. And the defense stops him for only a yard gain. Another handoff to Harris. And now shotgun again. Mahomes hitting Efron. Taking him down. Stopping him from getting the first. Fourth and 4. So, again, inconsistencies for Denver. It's the only thing really hurting them. 1 minute the defense will show up, and then the next minute it flops, and it's the same with Russell Wilson. You see him on one drive, and he's like a surgeon cutting through the defense, and then the next drive he doesn't know where he's at. And so out at the 21, Wilson and company back out. Wilson back, complete, and they get the first out to the 33. Nicely done. Sutton gets the 12-yard gain in the first down. And oh, Gordon tried to get his hand on it, but hit because of the coverage. No chance. And complete again. This time down to the 46. And Kupp gets the first down for the Broncos. And that's what they're going to have to do, in my opinion, is quick, short, accurate routes and let these receivers gain yardage after the catch. Don't try to go deep. West Coast is probably your best shot here. Complete again to Kupp. And I don't think he got the first, but it's real close. Second and inches at the Steeler 36, so the game's not over. Not by a long shot. Gordon gets the first. And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do, is that quick, handoff, but Saquon Barkley does not get it going. Handoff, and only a couple. And another completion, this time to Saquon Barkley. And nicely done. And the kick is up. And it's good. That cuts it down to 7. So, I still no idea when my camera crew does that, but okay. Kickoff. Broncos. So now the Steelers back out on the field. They have to get a stop here. And Mahomes complete. 2nd and 6. And Steelers up by 7 right now. Got a bunch formation. But the Broncos pushing that line back. And get a sack. Purcell. Nowhere for Mahomes to go. What a sack right there, just pushing the line back. What a shot. And complete. 3rd and 20, they didn't get it, so Denver, their line holds right there. Well done. And now the punt is up. And it will be 1st and 10. For the Broncos again. And the Broncos trying to tie this game up. And complete. And now, 1st and, oh, there's a 1st down. Gordon on the quick catch. 1st and 10 inside Steeler territory. And takedown on Gordon. Still gained 5 yards. And was it incomplete? Oh, it was complete. 4 yards. And complete again. 1st down, but a fumble. And it goes to the Steelers. What a hit. And that might have just shifted momentum. He hit that shoulder right on the football. Perfectly timed hit. Planted it right shoulder pad on the ball. Excellent shot. And now the Steelers 1st and 10. Gotta give him credit for that one. And again, Harris only gaining a yard. And again, a handoff to Harris. And this is not what you want if you're Denver. And Denver now in trouble here at their own 42, but and now we got the 2-minute warning. And now the Steelers, Blaze McCoy makes the grab. Another completion. The Steelers driving again. And there it is, another completion. Steelers threatening here to turn it back up to a 2-score lead. Complete touchdown, McCoy! And the rookie Blaze McCoy with the touchdown catch. And now the lead is up to 14. And the point is up and good. And the Steelers are now trying to push this game out of reach. And we've got a return to the 24 with only 1:06 left. The Broncos will get the ball the first time in the half, so they do need to score some points here. Not necessarily a touchdown, but something here. And and dropped. Hit. That was a great hit, though. Right on the perfect timing on the hit. And we have a screen to Saquon Barkley, but gets out of bounds after 5, so stops the clock. And draw back complete. Timeout called. So now Pittsburgh forces them to punt. This is not what you want to do. And the Broncos now have to make sure they do not score on this drive. That's their best bet to keep themselves in this game, is to either get a turnover here or prevent them from scoring. They get the ball back at half. And up, incomplete. Good start. Shotgun formation, 40 seconds left. Huge stand for the Broncos here. Knocks it out of his hand. Great defense by Denver. And a handoff. Harris, though, 1st and 10. After the huge run. No backs in the formation. Shotgun. Mahomes got to go down the field with a quick pass. But I would be using that timeout here. Okay, there you go. And next up, we've got shotgun again, single back. Short completion, but can Adams? No, he can't get out of bounds. He gets the first, but 3 seconds left. They got to heave it. That is not going to get him the score, but it will get him a first. And the Denver Broncos defense does what it needs to do. It needs to hold, and it did. So we have a 2-score game heading into the half. And folks, here soon, Oblivion Wrestling Federation will be returning. We also had check out yesterday's stream where we had the legendary Skyrim run, episode 3. As we look at some of the games for our NFL counterparts. As in this world, the league split up. The DAFL is the old AFC, and the NFC is now the NFL. As we see some of our games from the NFL, as we have seen some highlights here of this first half. Some great plays by both sides, but also some inconsistencies on both sides of the ball. And now the half is up, and we are ready to start the third quarter. And it will be a return by the Broncos out to the 30. But Saquon Barkley looks like roughed up a little bit. And now, oh no, they're number 33 for Denver. Williams, only a yard. And I feel like here, it's going to have to be quick, short passes. Completion out in the flat. Melvin Gordon, 3rd and 3. They're going to have to challenge the Steelers here in the second half, both offense and defensively. And there's a run by Gordon, but another offensive line injury. So we'll see if they'll add an extra tight end to help out with blocking to deal with the injuries on the line. And Denver got a bunch formation going. Oh, what the heck? It's Wilson. He makes a miss. Complete. What a play by Russell Wilson. He was dancing around the backfield, and I was not sure what he was doing. But he managed to make the play. Well done. All right, shotgun, complete again. And Sutton with that catch. Oh, he's gotten to the outside. Complete. 1st and 10. And Denver is hurting the Steelers defense, and they get a, oh, no, incomplete. Dropped the ball. Single back formation. Handoff, and Gordon's got a wide open hole. And first and goal at the 5. That was a great play right there, and now the Broncos are threatening. I formation, but a pitch out. Nice block though, but not the smartest play in my opinion. Why go to the outside? I would be going straight up the gut right here if it was me. That's where you've been getting them. Attack the inside if you see it as a weak point, but what? Williams, I feel like Williams should not be the back in this case. He's not effective enough. The Steelers just were able to get in the backfield. There's just not enough oomph under Williams. At this point, you got to put Gordon in, or you got to let Russell Wilson run it himself. And Wilson, touchdown Broncos! Kittle with the catch and a touchdown. Excellent throw, an excellent catch, the back of the end zone. What a play! And they are back into this game yet again. And the Broncos are down by 7. Then the kickoff. And the Steelers stopped at the 27. And Patrick Mahomes and company come out and they have another shot. At trying to extend the lead again. And handoff to Harris. Gets it up to the 30. And Mahomes complete. Gets the first. Diggs on the tackle, but here we go. Mahomes again. Knocked away. Great defensive play right there. As we see. And Mahomes complete for 3 yards. 3rd and 7. Broncos so far, I emphasize that, great on the yards after the catch, but that slant route to Adams gets them the first down. And the Broncos just not closing the drives out here on either side of the ball. As we see another, this time a handoff to Harris, and he gets it up. 2nd and 3, 7-yard gain. And Downey's taken down. 3rd and 4. Taking him down for a loss of yards. And now 3rd and 4 at the 39. And now the Denver defense shotgun complete again, this time to Blaze McCoy. But Denver is challenging, saying he did not have both feet in bounds. Oh, the question is, did he have possession and did he have both feet in bounds? We'll see what happens here. And 1st and 10 at the 31. The Steelers win the challenge, and so Denver will be charged a timeout. And Denver's got to get some pressure here. Denver has to get some pressure. And complete. It just seems to me like the Steelers are able to move the ball. This defense is starting to look tired. They need a huge play here. They cannot afford to keep playing from behind. Shotgun, Harris though. Touchdown, Steelers! And Najee Harris bulldozes his way through the line. And so now, I don't know if the Broncos can answer this, folks. All right. Oh my Lord. Kick is good. 31-17. Yet again, another fourth. So now Gordon and the Broncos out. But yet again, they're going to have to score here and they're going to have to score with a decent amount of quickness. Handoff. Gordon, 1st and 10, 9 rushes for 55 yards. And now, let's see. Handoff again to Gordon. 62 yards total, 7-yard gain. I feel like they need to get a little more balance. Complete. And Wilson hits Metcalf in stride. Lattimore with the tackle. Hand off. Gordon only getting 2 yards here. All right, another first down. And 1st and 10 at the 32. Handoff again. This to Williams. Kittle hurt. Oh, no. TJ Toe with the tackle, but that could hurt Denver. Kittle, one of the Broncos' best offensive weapons, just Wilson, complete, and first and 10 at the 10. Denver, Sutton with the catch. That's right. First and 10 on the 10. Touchdown! Broncos! And we have a game again! What a play! Great drive right there by Denver. What a throw, what a catch. We got an extra point attempt. Kick is up and good, and we have a 7-point game again. And so now Steelers are gonna get a chance to answer 31-24. And now the Steelers get out to the 26. All right, and we got the Steelers coming out on offense. Shotgun formation, looks like 5 wide. Complete to number 88. Can't remember who that is. Oh, well, I'm not going to try to pronounce that name. As we see another shotgun for the Steelers, complete to McCoy. And another shot on the ground by Najee Harris, 2nd and 9. All right. The shotgun for me. It looks like a pistol with a single back. Denver needs to do something here. Complete to Devontae Adams. But they have got to do something today. All right. Hand off. Harris. Sound down to 1 second and 1. Another carry, but this time they get him. 3rd and 1. Let's see. Another handoff, and he gets the first. They have got to do something here. They need to get a stop and stop mucking around here. This defense needs to get serious. They're getting the penetration, but they're just dancing. Look at that. He had a shot at him in the backfield and decides to dance around a little bit. And now 1st and 10 for the Steelers, and it's a 7-point game, folks, so every second counts. This is not been a back and forth game, and we've got another handoff to Harris, and I think this Broncos defense is just getting tired. Shotgun and complete. The Broncos need to step up here and make a huge play. Efron has killed them for 8 yards a catch. Mahomes and knocked away from Blaze McCoy. That's a solid start. And complete to Harris. Down to the 19. 3rd and 4. And stops him. McFarland gets down to the 16, but they're within field goal range. And so now the Steelers could extend it to 10 and make this harder for the Broncos to get back into this game. I honestly think this may come down to the... they're going for it? Oh, this could come back to bite him, but no, he gets the first. Oh, my Lord, the Steelers might have put a dagger in there. And touchdown Steelers, and I think they just did. What a huge play right there. And that just might have sealed the Broncos' fate because their defense just cannot stop anyone. Oh my Lord. Kickoff is ready. And I mean, the Broncos still have a chance, but their defense has to step up. Broncos now complete again. And oh, complete, but his feet. And now 1st and 10. So the Broncos they have to score on this drive and get the ball back as quickly as possible. They get the first here, but they can't dawdle around. They're behind quite a bit. 2 scores. And there's a handoff to Gordon, who gets the first and takes it into Steeler territory to the 50. But again, they need to get points here, and they need to get the ball back as soon as possible. And knocked away. All right. And up, complete, 1st and 10. Broncos, though, have to play with some urgency here. What a play to Metcalf to get the first. But again, there has to be some urgency here. Not necessarily a 2-minute drill, but your defense needs to get you the ball back so you can score. And complete again. Kittle with the catch, so he's back in the game. Handoff to Gordon, gets the first and then some. And now the 1st and 10. And now and you see Russell Wilson complete, 1st and goal. And now, touchdown Broncos! DK Metcalf, we got a bloody game. Now we've got ourselves a ball game here, folks. Extra point, 5 minutes left. Five minutes, 11 seconds. This defense has got to do something big here. And the kickoff's up. As we see the return of Patrick Mahomes, this Bronco defense needs to make some plays here. 1st and 10 from the 25. Mahomes complete. 1st and 10. And now Mahomes complete. And again, this defense, they've got to make some plays here and get a stop. A sack would be huge. 2nd and 6. Mahomes, though, jumps up, handoff to Harris. And Harris getting 100 yards. 3rd and 2 at the 45. Can the Broncos stop him? No! Harris is just running through this defense. And now the Broncos, they need a turnover. They need to get a stop here. If they keep letting Harris run right through them, and that's what the Broncos are allowing, another 1st down. I don't know here. If the Broncos have what's left in the tank to get it done. All right. Mahomes, though, probably a smart idea to run the ball here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're just trying to run this clock out. Harris, 124 yards, 3 touchdowns in this game. And they're within field goal range, folks, so they need and Harris gets the first heading into the 2-minute warning. And folks, I'm not sure if the Broncos can get back into this game, as the Steelers have just been utilizing their rushing attack. This is another handoff. Oh, wait a minute, we got a penalty here. And that sends them back to the 26. And we have an injury timeout, 2nd and 15. But the Broncos, they need a turnover. They can't stop Harris, and he's right back at it, down to the 15. And folks, I don't think that they're going to win this game. I think the Broncos are done. They need a miracle here, and Mahomes throwing it. Shocking. But this should do it. Chip shot field goal. And it's good. And the Broncos, that gotta do it. They kept fighting, but this defense didn't have enough in the tank. Fumble! Fumble! But the Steelers get it back. Oh, that is a huge mistake. And now all the Steelers have to do is take a knee. The Broncos cough it up. On the return, 3 turnovers killed them. And that should do it. And they're going to run it. Kind of shocking. And now victory formation on 3rd down. It was a heck of a game, but the turnovers by the Broncos ended up biting them. And that does it, folks. I want to appreciate all of y'all for watching, whether it was here live, on the replay. Thank you all so much. We will be back next Tuesday, probably for a doubleheader. Once in the morning, early afternoon, and then another time after, leaning towards Death Wrestling. Appreciate y'all. Again, if you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Please hit the bell icon. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the game. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your week. I'm going to kick it for the rest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for Clinton's World Production, I'll see you next week. I'm out of here. Peace!